That wasn't on purpose.
That was unintentional.
Steve, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
You are welcome to ask me any question you want.
So I haven't seen you in a year.
Yes, that's
Because
true.
apparently this is our reunion.
That is true.
Thing.
Yes.
What's your year been like?
What's my year been like?
Yeah, I heard you're doing some crazy, I was going to say crazy internet videos and stuff, but that's not what I meant. Hey, what's up with you?
I'm doing well. I really can't complain. I've had zero photos photobombed by you this year. And that's... Oh, actually, I think you just... There, you see, you just ruined that. That's right.
Are you going to do the child's play?
Probably not.
Okay.
Availability is kind of tight. No, but true story. Before I even knew you, I got back from my first Child's Play charity dinner and looked at my photos, and in every single photo, Liz was photobombing the photo, and I'm like, who is this person?
And why is she carrying an entire bottle of wine?
No, it was awesome. It was great.
You were free.
I said carrying.
Yes, it was tradition.
It is tradition in my culture to drink lots of wine and photobomb you before I actually meet you.
Yeah, it was quality. Ash explained that's not a crazy, but really nice crazy person that basically, if there's a camera out, you're in the background, the photobomb.
Yeah,
So
in the back.
It's actually a true story. I think you're in almost every single photo from that dinner.
Oh, that dinner.
But no, doing very well. I'm lots of cool stuff going on. Usually too many things to keep track of. So a bunch of video game stuff. XE's done really well. There's a cool startup here. Well, it's not a startup. It's 5 years old now in the building called Wi-Fi. That's doing really well. Just got a lot of cool stuff on the go. And
That was funny when we were looking at the building and talking to them about holding Desert Bus here. On our way out, we looked at at all the other companies in the building. We were like, Wi-Fi. Isn't Steve involved with Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was completely random.
Some cool stuff. I'm actually in the middle.
Well, because you asked me for the address and I sent it to you, and you went,
Yeah.
no way.
I was like, okay, that's convenient.
Yeah.
But no, I'm actually theoretically supposed to be at Star Trek Continues, that shoot. I'm an executive producer, and I play the security chief on that. We talked about that, I think, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed it was enough time for me and Harrison to get on a plane and fly up here for a little bit and then fly back. Oh, and speak. Oh, here he is.
Nice.
And in case we haven't mentioned it recently enough, but I think it's great, Steve was kind enough to provide us with the assistance we needed to get new furniture for Desert Bus, which is why we have the two new couches, Mega and Cynics, and this new fancy commandchair.com.
Oh, well, that's kind of obvious, right? So my sister has a comic called megacynics.com. I guess we have it together, but my sister basically does everything. So my involvement's rather peripheral. But yes, so the couches are sponsorship elements for the webcomic. So if you like webcomics and you like awesome webcomics drawn by my sister, then you should check out megacynics.com. Oh, no.
I also really like during Desert Bus, Ash does the Desert Bus themed comics.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're amazing. And I haven't really had a chance because of Desert Bus to look at this year's, but last year's I remember were just scary true.
I've seen a lot of them seem to revolve around a central theme of dying of some form of overexertion. Yeah.
Oh, Harrison and I wrote a Megacynics webcomic, I think in the plane. Did we write it in the plane, or was it driving in the car?
No, we were driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Harrison, we're joking about how artists are often asked to do things for exposure.
Right. Who here's who has done freelance art or art on commission? I think probably a handful of people. And whenever somebody offers to be paid in exposure, my retort for that is exposure is a thing listed on a death certificate, not a form of payment.
So inspired by that, I said, here's the perfect Megacynics comic.
You're going to spoil this before the comic gets made.
No, but now people
All right.
are going to be interested to see how it turns out. So here we
Yeah.
go with the spoiler.
Hi.
Ash may decide never
Hi.
to do this. Frame one, there's an artist with, maybe an apartment that's got a few things in it, and someone's asking her to do something for exposure, and she goes, yeah. And then frame 2 is she's a little more gaunt, and maybe there's a little less food on the shelves, and the apartment's looking a little bit more run down, and someone's asking her to do something for exposure, and she says, okay. Frame 3 is she's starting to look pretty haggard and gaunt and starved, and
Very
someone's saying,
thin.
would you like to do something for exposure? And she goes, I guess. And frame 4, she's in a casket, and there's someone saying, what did she die of? And the person says, exposure. So I thought that was kind of clever. Harris and I came up with that
That's good.
in a car. So there we go. Quality, I think.